got officers. They are put in position of being officers so that they can protect the people. So if I gave you a half-ass job, would you be happy with that? Like if you told me to make you some nachos with meat and cheese, but I only gave you the chips with the cheese, you ain't got no meat, you gonna be happy with that? Hell no, you ain't gonna be happy with that. But the officers, they give a half-ass job. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Oh man, bring that back right there.
My phone go live.
Got you guys that right?
Oh yeah? Under the tree. Hey, tell them to come over here and slide.
Come over here and slide, bro.
It's good information. It's gonna help y'all out in the long run. Trust me. Highways and byways.
I guess I'm just gonna have to lift up my voice. Yelling and screaming. You want me to kick it off?
Go ahead, kick it off. I was gonna put my phone. You gonna put y'all want me to put my phone on there?
Mine's right there.
Yeah, I ain't got that much memory on my phone. That's all the reason why I ain't got it. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Let me ask y'all a question. What y'all think y'all thought Jesus Christ is to me? He ain't a white man, if that's what y'all think. I can tell you that right now. All people are. Ready? You wanna hear the word?
A little bit.
All right, come on, man. So
A little bit.
How you doing? How you doing?
Don't get me twisted. I'm a little buzzed.
All right, that's cool. Who do you think this is right here?
He's not Jesus.
That's not Jesus, man. How do you know that's not Jesus, though?
Nigga, I'm sorry.
You good, you good, you good. We all good, we
I'm
all
sorry.
good. We all good, man. How you know
Jesus
that's not
come
Jesus,
with
though?
black hair, curl up.
Right. All right. So find that scripture for me over here that we're talking about right. Hey, little homie, you can't tell me who this is right here? You can't tell me who this is right here? That's Jesus? What makes you think that's Jesus, though? That ain't Jesus. But that's who they say Jesus is, right? All right, check it out. Now, they say in this book, they call him, they say that he a white man. That's Jesus, right? In this Holy Bible. I'm going to show you that this Bible, they lying to you. You see what I'm saying? This is our history. You know what a history book is, right? That's what this is. So I'm about to show you who Christ is. Because this man right here is not Jesus, bro. They lied to you. It's good for you too, sis. You should hear this. Because right now what they doing, they whitewashed our people to make our people look like we the ones that's in the slums, we the bums. We not. We're a royal priesthood. We're a royal people. People who, like, you know how we walk around and we call each other kings and queens? We walk around each other and want to call each other kings and queens, right? But the Bible said we're going to be a byword. But let me ask you a question, little homie. Who is this right here to you? Would you say this is Jesus Christ? Would you say this is Jesus Christ? My man's over here said it's Jesus Christ too. It's a yes or no question. It's easy.
Bring us free out.
All right, go ahead. Give me that scripture real quick. Hear this out. This is what the Bible say, bro.
This the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. And it reads, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hair was white like wool. This man's hair ain't white like wool. He got hair like us, like wool. Go ahead, keep going.
And it says, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet was like unto fine brass. So if you look over here, his feet is like fine brass. That's this right here. Hey brother, you can tell me who this is right here?
Not familiar.
You're not familiar with him? I ain't either, but they say he Jesus Christ. Alright, come on, give me another precept, because our people is enslaved. Right now they in the mind, they enslaved. This is the reason why they don't know who they are and who they want to be. All they want to be is, they just want to be thugs. They don't know their history. They just want to be thugs and nobodies and niggas.
Jesus come out the fucking mountain, G.
This is the book of Job 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burnt with heat.
Say that, reread that one more time.
Job 30 and 30.
I'm getting out.
My
I'm out
skin
here,
is
though, bro.
black upon me.
My skin is black upon me. You see that this man, his skin ain't black upon him. The so-called Jesus Christ,
That's
this man right here, his skin ain't black upon him. Get that scripture that you read again. Said it. You see that?
Do it.
His skin is black upon me. Yeah, his skin ain't black upon him. Go ahead.
And Salakia. And my bones are burnt with heat.
And my bones are burnt with heat. What would be the color of bones being burnt with heat? Would it be white? Would it be dark? It'd be dark. So that's letting you know right now, your King and Savior, who they telling you is Jesus Christ, is not the one. The one that's the real Yahweh Shai. That's what we call him, Yahweh Shai. That's his real name. He's dark like me and you. That's very important. Do you want to know why that's important? All right. So you know who Queen Elizabeth is? She's the Queen of England.
Yeah.
So when she's dealing with the English people, you think she's gonna deal with niggas? Right, but I'm saying, but see, this is what I'm saying though. Queen Elizabeth only dealt with the English. Yahweh Shai and Yahweh only dealt with Israelites. So now if I was to ask you, what is your nationality, what would you say? All right, so you was born black. Where's that at on the map? All right, but if you go to Africa, do Egyptians call themselves African? No, hell no. You can say it. Hell no, they don't. The Egyptians don't call themselves African. So why do we call ourselves African? As a matter of fact, if you went to Africa, you think you'll get the same love as they get out there? Right, exactly. So the whole thing about it is, you're not black. Black American is not a real nationality. That's like calling you a...
No, it's real, but it ain't real.
No, it ain't real, bro.
On this earth.
If I told you Candyman was real, is it real? Just because you go in the mirror and say Candyman 3 times, is he gonna appear?
Oh, that's like pop your fingers. You should have got that.
No, that ain't the case. That ain't the case.
But I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let buzz.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14.
Revelations 1 verse 14, bring it out.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So his head and his hairs was white like wool. If you look at your hair right now, your hair is starting to become white and it's like wool. It's curly. His hair, see that? That's what I'm saying. He had wisdom. Yahweh Shai had wisdom. You see what I'm saying? So the whole thing about it, when you get white hair, that's not only a sign that you're getting older, it's supposed to be that you're more wise than what you should. Well, you should be. You should be. That's not the case for our people though. But for Yahweh Shai, he was wise. You see what I'm saying? Right. So he ended up getting white hair, and it was at the texture of wool. Go ahead, keep going.
Right? As white as snow.
As white as snow. So now I'm gonna show you this picture right here. This man. Is that a black man on that picture?
Looks like it's black.
All right, and that's what you identify as black. But look at his hair. What color is his hair?
Gray.
It's gray, but it's turning white, right? You see where it's white, where it's going white?
Like me.
Right, and it's going like wool, right? Go ahead, keep going.
Right? And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes was as a flame of fire. If I look you in your eyes right now, your eyes is like a flame of fire right now.
Now you preaching now. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Right? And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet was like unto fine brass. You know what color brass is?
Gold.
That's like fine brass right there.
Gold.
You see that? That's not gold, bro. That's like fine brass. You see what I'm saying?
Brass
That's
like
very
feet.
important. That's something that's very important. Y'all got a minute to hear the word? No?
I'm gonna go around.
I understand. So look, do you know why? You know the reason why our people is walking back and forth and don't want to hear the word? It's because they slaves. You hear me? They slaves. And they don't realize it. They okay with being slaves right now. It's like almost like an Uncle Tom type of syndrome. They love this nation. They love the things that they're getting out of this nation. They don't want to hear that they people is a royal people. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna tell you something. I want somebody to bring out Martin of the Beard and things like that. Go ahead, bring it out.
All right, this is the book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 51. And it reads, "Ye are stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart."
You hear that? Stiff-necked. So that means when we tell them brothers, hey, you want to hear the word? You know what they're going to do? They're going to stiffen their neck. No, man, we ain't got the time to hear it. See what I'm saying? I can prove it to you right now. Hey, brother, you got time to hear the word? See how his neck got stiff? You see that? They stiff-necked and uncircumcised. They don't want to hear the word. That's the word coming out. That's the truth. That ain't me saying it. It's the Bible saying it. Read it again.
It says, "Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears."
You hear that? They don't want to hear. They uncircumcised. That mean they don't want to cut off the blockage of their ears. You see what I'm saying? They stiff-necked. They don't even want to see you. They don't even want to pay attention to you. But this right here is what's going to help our people. If you look around right now, we're in the slums, right? We're in the ghetto. That's what we're in. We're in the ghetto. But then if you go to Beverly Hills or something, who you think mainly out there? Rich folk. Right, exactly. Right. So what was the scripture that you want to bring out now? Yeah. Now look, check that. I want to help you. I want you to hear this though. I want you to hear this because you need to hear this one part real quick. Because you're an Israelite, bro. Check this out.
Leviticus 19 and 27.
This is Leviticus 19 and 27.
Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
So when you look at us as young brothers out here, you see how we got our beards on? We not marring our beards because we look at ourselves as kings. What king you know have a bald chin? Nobody. So if you want to be called a king, if you want to be treated like a king, why you cutting your beard off? Can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Just like if a person act like a child, you're going to treat them like a child.
Rap videos, brother?
No. This ain't even no church, bro. This us bringing out the history of our people. Like y'all know about slavery? Can you tell me what you know about slavery, bro?
Shit, you caught me on the spot. You hit me on the spot.
I ain't trying to even catch you on the spot. Hey, but look, let me ask you another question. This easy. This way easier, because this ain't... Look, you ain't even got to get in front of the camera or nothing. I'm just really, I want to help my people out, right?
Get in front of that bitch.
All right, cool. All right, so check this out. What's your nationality, bro?
I'm me. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
My nationality is me.
It's me.
I'm a black man.
That's the same thing OJ said. He said, I ain't black, I'm OJ. But the truth of the fact that... But look, that's what you said.
To the white folks.
Right.
Now he's running.
But look, if you like you saying I'm me right now, but what do you think other people identify you as?
Some other shit. Part of life. There's some other stuff.
Right.
You
So,
know?
like what would you say though? What would you say your color or your race is?
I know African American. I know.
Yeah, it ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. But do you know who you are though? Do you know what your nationality is? All right, so check it. Get Psalms 83 real
I honestly
quick.
don't know.
I'm about to show you. I'm gonna show you why you don't know though. The Bible says this is a history book. This is not a religious book.
The Holy Bible.
Yeah, King James version. You about to see right now why it is you don't know though.
Right.
I'm gonna prove it to you because what people been teaching you, bro, they've been lying to you. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Psalms 83.
All right, this is book of Psalms 83, chapter 3. Psalms 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
All right, so somebody took crafty counsel against our people. You know what that is, right? Somebody was out here sneaking around and trying to come up with crafty counsel. Go ahead.
Right, and it says, and consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against the hidden one. So these people who are hidden, they don't even know who they are. They just say things like, I'm me. I don't know who I am. All right, they're hidden. Your nationality is hidden from you. Keep going.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
They said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. So when you look at our people, do you see us being one strong nation, everybody together? No, we're not. We're broken up.
That sounds like some backdoor ass shit.
You see, that's what's going on, though. That's what's going on. The people
like
look, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Within our nation, that means you trying to make us get everything.
That's what they did, though. That's what they did. They're not trying. That's what they did.
That's what's going on now.
Right, that's what's going on right now. That's what the Bible said was going to happen. So now the simple fact is, he said, we're going to cut them off from being a nation. You look at, let's say, white people, right? Now, if we ask them what's their nationality, they're going to say we Caucasian. But their nation is set up nice. You go out to England, their nation is set up nice. Where's our nation at? In all the slums, the ghettos, and the hoods. Where's our military at? If something was to happen right now, we went out to Afghanistan and wanted to invade, they got a military that's gonna protect the country, right? Who gonna protect the so-called Negro?
Nobody can well stand together.
All right, so boom, that's what this is saying. They have taken crafty counsel against the hidden ones
They broke us apart.
and said we're gonna cut them off from being a nation because of what?
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
You hear that? Say that one more time.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Why is it important that it's for you to remember Israel?
No more remembrance.
You didn't know. You didn't even know you was an Israelite.
That's some backdoor ass shit.
Yeah, but you didn't know you was an Israelite, huh? You see what I'm saying?
You can say you say I'm an Israelite.
You're an Israelite. You're an Israelite. So now that you know,
like that, I look at me as me.
right? But look, you looking
I'm
at
not-
you as you is the same reason why we got
If I
brothers.
don't want to be an Israelite, I won't be an Israelite.
You got no choice but to be an Israelite.
You only is what you believe in.
So I did for myself. You see how the Caucasians, they unified in a one, and they're able to do.
No, they're smart. No, they're not smart. I ain't gonna say that. We smart as fuck. We the smartest one.
Yes,
But they ass is weird. That's what you call it. Because they
But you
only.
see, they have their foot on the whole earth, and whatever they want, other nations, they able to go.
It ain't our fault.
Go
It's
ahead,
our
go
fault,
ahead.
but it's not. Because they the ones that have the power. If we had the power, would we let this motherfucker over us? Hell no.
Okay, let me ask you. What were our ancestors identifying themselves as before we came over here in slavery?
Over here, identify us.
Yeah, no, what we identify ourselves as, because we never called
I
each other.
identify myself as a God. I don't know what anybody else is.
But why would you identify yourself as a God and not act accordingly?
Because the God is the creator. And everybody on this motherfucker is created.
Give me-
You are,
yeah,
you
get
are,
that,
you are,
Psalms
you are. We
82,
can all create something.
I'm gonna give you something right now because
Psalms
our people
82,
was put in slavery. God's gonna get put in slavery.
This the book of Psalms 82, chapter
Whatever happens,
Hold on, I'm trying to deal with the content there.
A lot of us is here already.
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
some of us was
Yeah,
here,
some of us was.
and we got that. We got that down. We got that down. But the majority of us that came to America, that's the
Not
so-called
the majority, no.
the majority of us that came to it. Now you also
All of
have
them made it on them ships.
the ones that made it on the ships are also it's called Israelites.
Yes, sir. I know that.
Right, right. So you know that part. You know that part. So with the thing we got to understand, because I know what you about to come when you coming with the Moors information. But see, this is the whole thing. Even though we did have people that was in rulership, our people was in rulership before there was any other nation that was in rulership. But then something ended up happening. There was a switch that caused our people to not be in the top
To
command.
start giving away they
Right, right. They gave up. Not only did they give up their beliefs, but they gave up their heritage and their culture and everything. It's the,
You know what I was told?
go ahead.
That their slavery is different. Like African slavery, like butcher and cook.
Okay. Okay.
They gave to the Europeans, they didn't know what it was coming. They was into it when they came over.
The people that was given out to the Europeans in slavery by the Africans, those people weren't African. They were Israelites. Right. So if you read the book of Moses, you know about Moses. Everybody knows the story of he told Pharaoh that my people go. If me and you the same people, right? Why would I tell you let my people go?
Why Africans don't like us?
That's the reason, because we not African. We Israelites, and I can prove that to you right now.
Okay.
All right, you want me to show you that?
See, I didn't know Israel. So Israelites are pretty much Israelis.
No, the Israelis are just the people inhabiting the land. That's
They're the ones inhabiting the land right now.
So
This
Israelites
the only thing I don't
No, it's
fuck
not
with,
religion.
man.
It's a bloodline.
This shit-
It's a race.
I ain't gonna say
Okay.
this
See,
shit.
that's how people.
This
That's what
stuff.
people should put.
Yeah, yeah.
Israelites.
All
is
these
not
white
just a religion. People think
motherfuckers
that's a religion.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All these white motherfuckers.
Bloodline
look
is
Your bloodline is Israelite. So when people say that we're a religion,
You gotta at least get your paper right with it.
no, the paperwork is
No,
right. This
his,
not
his
Yahweh.
skin is white.
No, that's what we saying. This is not Jesus,
That's
bro.
an actual man.
Okay, that's what you
Hey,
said.
Right, that's
that's
what we saying. He's not Jesus, bro.
That's
Right.
an actual-
But look,
You gotta
but
pre-sell-
look,
you
check
gotta-
this
you gotta-
out.
you gotta pre-sell
Check
what it's
this out
being
now. We go over here.
What you say, Amos?
This Bible,
Man, it's
when you go to church, they say you Jesus is white, right? And they read it from this Bible right here. You see what I'm saying? So now we go back to the scripture. We just got to them scriptures early, where it said that his hair was as the texture of wool, and it was white.
White people can have it. This is
Wool. So look, you see that? Right, that's like wool. So you see his hair is white as the texture of wool. That's our people. And then it says his feet.
That's that Christianity.
That's the Christianity God. So we don't deal with we don't deal with
Put a
religion.
red X over
They
there.
made it like that.
Red X.
And that's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand.
That's what dominated. That dominated and made them look like they was God. We need
Right.
to stop looking like
Right, that's how they
showing that
dominate.
shit,
But
though.
now look, this is what they do now. So
Stop
now that
showing that, bro.
no, what we trying to show people, because if I ask,
Turn that
I bet you if I
around.
ask this man right now, if I ask this, who is this man, who is this right here? Watch what he tell you. Who is this right down here?
Say the right thing, folks. We done walked up here together. Say the right thing.
White person,
What
white
man?
white person.
Right, they gonna say he Jesus.
White person say,
Right, they gonna say this.
maybe the older people who've been brainwashed.
Right, they've been
that
brainwashed.
Christianity is
All right, we
saying
go.
Jesus.
I'm
So
not
while we out here, the reason why we have him out here is to show people and to get them out of the brainwash system. You see what I'm saying?
Tomato.
Y'all be smooth.
Be smooth.
I know what y'all doing, family. You know, it's just people. You know, a lot of people don't know.
But the reason why they think it's a religion is because we are attacking the religions. We telling people don't do religion. It's like cult. It's cultish. So when we say don't do religion, they say, oh, them is the religious people over there. Israelite is not a religion. That's a nationality. That's like saying, that's like if I said I'm Dominican Republic. Oh, here's a religion. That's the Dominican Republic religion.
What's the point?
What's the point? It's to wake. It's basically knowledge. We're trying to wake our people up to understand who they are, and the lies that we've been told is the reason why we held down in the system that we in. Just like I was telling the man over here and the other brother that came. If I showed you this man or this man back here, you would say that's Jesus. But if we and most people that learn that, they learned it from the Holy Bible, right? That's wrong. What you learned it from was a pastor that told you he was Jesus, because you didn't read it. He got on stage and he said, and the Lord said, and he gave you his image. You see what I'm saying? So now when we read this book, we read Revelations 1 and 14. Hit that again for me, Aunt.
Oh, what up, now, Fed?
Because it's important that you know that this man is not who he is. Because if we went out to Mexico and asked the president of Mexico to help us out, you think he gonna help us out? He gonna help the Mexicans. If we went out to Queen Elizabeth or what's the new queen that's over there, whatever her name is, Queen Diana, whatever, Princess Diana, all of them out there in England, you think they're gonna help us out? No, they not. Even our presidents, the white presidents we have right now, they don't help us out. Because look at where we are. We're still in the slums and in the ghettos, right? So now, this was our king. Not this man, but the man that's considered to be the black Yahweh Shai. We call him Yahweh Shai. We don't call him Jesus. You see what I'm saying? He was our king, and I can prove that to you. Show where he only deal with Israel. Get that scripture real quick.
All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14, and it reads,
This is in the Holy Bible.
his head and his hairs were white like wool.
Does this look white like
Look
wool?
at your hair, brother. Your hair
Alright,
is
that's
white
not,
and
that's
woolly
not
right
white
now.
like wool. So when we look and we see the texture of wool, we thinking of this, this up here, right? And it was white, like you getting white hair right now. Go ahead, keep going.
Right? As white as snow.
Go ahead.
And his hairs were as a flame of fire.
Okay.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet was like unto fine brass. So if this was Jesus Christ, why would his feet be this color? If I took my shoes off, am I gonna have white feet? No, you're not gonna have white feet. You're not gonna have white feet. But what they saying is, this is Jesus Christ. When this is really, this is his texture of his skin. Why is that so important? Why do y'all think that's so important?
Why do we think what's important?
Why do you think it's important to know that this is not Jesus Christ and he's really a black man?
He really a black man?
Yeah. That's what we just read.
Yeah.
Because the image that they gave us, this was an actual man of Pope, what's his name?
Pope Alexander. He was the son of Pope
Caesar
Alexander.
Borgia.
He was the son of a pope. During the Renaissance, this is where this image came from. When we went out of power, when the Moors went out of power, when they was ruling, what was they ruling?
They was ruling,
England. We was ruling England during the Dark Ages. When we came out of power, that's when the so-called white man came into power during the Renaissance. The Pope, Pope Rodriguez, Pope Alexander VI of Rome, his son Caesar Borgia, right? He was painted by Leonardo da Vinci, right?
Y'all know who Leonardo da Vinci is, right? All right.
To be the image.
Go ahead, to be the image.
To be the image of that he called Jesus Christ.
This man is really this man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
So this is the same person.
That's the same person. That's a regular man.
You know,
so now,
you know how people be wearing the Jesus piece? That's him right there. That Jesus piece people be having on, that's him.
thou shalt not worship wood and stone.
So that Jesus Christ people wearing it's not actually Jesus.
It's not. It's
not
actually
Jesus.
it's pagan. It's something. It's really voodoo.
What you say?
When you wearing that cross, that's voodoo. Think about it. When the what is that? Don't worship wood and stone. You know who the Confederates are?